Now that we're in North 2, you should come right out of the shuttle here. From this point, what we're going to do is we're going to come straight out. From this point, what we're going to do is turn to our right where these trees are. In between these trees, you should find a washing machine right here on our left. That's going to be a human artifact. We're going to be backing away, going back to the tram, so run back slightly, where the statue is. You're going to see this lovely foundation back here, structure behind the statue. That's going to lead us to the Golden Gate. Instead of going all the way towards the Golden Gate, what we're going to do is go to the right of it. So go right past it. And the only reason why we're going right past it is because there is a Stratton.
These must be connected to the ones near the megastructure.
Basically, all you have to do is look down. Make sure you follow the path you can see with the green platform. Follow that through, and then you can just run straight to the Stratton. And then we're going to make our way back to the tram. And we are going to start making our way downwards. Not downwards. Starting from the number 1 trial. So, let's make our way back. Let's go on a full-on sprint following the pathway until we reach the landmass. Eventually, the green stuff will go away and you're just going to have to jump through it. From this point, just make your way. Just looking at the directional map, just head straight to the tram or the statue. Okay. The statue is a star. From that, what we're going to do is, now that we're facing the tram station, turn to the left, and you can see this building right here. Run over to it. That's going to be our first one.
And so participate openly and boldly in democracy.
From this one, what we're going to do is that we're going to be getting our new mechanic, the accumulator. It sucks up the beams and it creates its own field, so you could just use this as if we don't really need the beam. So it's its own beam thing that we could connect. So what we're going to do is select the red gear, set it down, run it in here, grab this lovely other accumulator, grab this, suck up the red beam, put to the red gear, put it down, grab the first accumulator, bring it through. We're going to discharge. Then we're going to grab the blue beam, set it to the blue gear, red accumulator to the red gear, and we are set. That's 1. From that one, what we're going to do is make our way out. And then from that, we are going to go a little bit out of the ways. So we're going to go to our left when you come out and just follow this direction, and it should take us to a statue where we're going to have to flip a switch.
Trying to make sense of the world we've been thrust into. Trying to find a way forward.
Okay.
It was a hard time, but
when we flip the switch, just turn around.
It was also exciting.
And of course, they're still talking.
To be wanderers. Our ancestors crossed entire oceans on flimsy wooden boats just to see what else there was.
Is it weird to feel nostalgic for a time?
In front of one, what we're going to do is make a left.
I just think I could have contributed.
And it should just make us take us to this should take us to 2.
Not weird, but it wasn't all sunshine. People died. Yemo, Calvin, Isaac. I know, Al. They were family to me. Sorry. It didn't mean to reopen old wounds. It's a legitimate point, but I don't think it invalidates the sense of wonder we felt. That's what kept us going.
Okay. From this, what we're going to do is select the RGB converter, grab the red and blue. We're going to place that down. We're going to grab the alchemator, select it, and then that's going to suck it up. We're going to put it right into the middle with this green gear. From this, we're going to grab the RGB converter. We're going to select the green and the red, and then we're going to select these blue gears. And then we're going to go hit the progress wheel. That's 2. From here, what we're going to do is make your way out and then circle to the left. You're going to see Yakit here. Again, might be someone else. Walking all the way down here, you're going to see to the left, you're going to see the fire sprite. We are going to go to that in a minute. But first, what we're going to do is head to our right. And you can see this lovely thing. This is going to have one of our terminals in it. Once that, we're going to head to the fire sprite. So just come out and head to the left and just stay close to the water until you see it. Yep. Once you get to the point, all you have to do is start climbing it. So just quickly just jump up. And once you grab it, turn it around. Of course, you can just go back to the way that we came from, which is back where 2 is. And you can just follow the path up to it, to 3. Yeah. We're going to get to the crossing. This one is somewhat easy in regards to this. So what we're going to do is hop right over, go into the fan and hop right over, and then go into the fan again. We're going to grab our jammer, jam the fan, place the box on top of it. Then we're going to grab our alchemator and we're going to grab the blue beam, set it on top, and then grab the jammer. That's going to suck it up. We're going to put the jammer onto the wall, and then we're going to use ourselves to hop over. And then what we're going to do is grab the box, send it over, grab the alchemator, and then hop right over. From this point, what we are going to do is set the alchemator inside, grab the box, and then place it right into the button. Grab the alchemator, and in the newly opened spot, put it onto the gear. From that, grab this jammer. We're going to place it onto the second wall, which has the red beam. We're going to grab the alchemator, discharge. We're going to get the red beam inside, grab it, and then we're going to put on the red gear, place it down, change it onto the wall so we could hit that red gear, and then we could go grab the progress wheel. Yeah. From that, since we're at 3, we're just gonna go to the right. Of course, you could go to the left, but the right is a bit quicker. We're gonna have to go to that island, so we're gonna have to cross the lake. So you could just fall off here and just run across the lake. No, I'm just gonna kill myself. Okay, there we go. Run across the lake. From this one, we're gonna come across the statue, but for you can see if you go further in, you can see the statue. If you go to the left of that and stay close to the edge, you're gonna come across the anchor. From the anchor, what we are going to do is head back to number 3. Yep. Back from number 3, we could have just got the blue orb, but it's fine. We're gonna head back to number 3 and just stay low and just go left until we meet this pathway. And then we're just gonna run across this pathway. As we're going across this pathway, a little bit to our right, or it could just be right in the center. It is right in the center. Right where you can see this directional board, just go right through it. And you're going to come across this blue orb. Take the blue orb and just follow it. It shouldn't get blacked or anything. You could just follow it all the way through. You can follow into the water. It's going to take you on a path where you shouldn't die. Okay. From that, what we're going to do is head back the way that we came from. We're going to use landmass. But right when we make our way back, you can see there is a little structure right here on the right. We're going to go take that. Okay. This is the path that we took toward the blue orb. Okay. Once this happened, what we're going to do is turn around. And what we're going to do, if you just go straight, eventually, exact after you get the audio log, just go straight. Eventually, you'll come across a pathway. Yeah. Once you get that pathway, follow it all the way to the end, and eventually you should get to a switch. Flip that switch. Then once you flip that, go turn around and follow that all the way to the end. Eventually you'll come across a lovely big building, as well as another path that leads to the left. We are going to go to the left, because that's going to take us to a lost trial. Yeah. This one's pretty easy. Field of view, grab this red beam acclimator, and then grab the blue beam. We're going to take this inside. We're going to select the blue beam, then go inside and go back out and grab the red beam. We're going to grab this inverter, and we're going to go into this newly opened force field door. Go to the right side, and what we're going to do is select the blue beam and put it into the red gear. We're going to grab the alchemator, and we're going to go to the left side, put this right here to the red gear. And then we're going to go up here, grab the inverter, head to the left side, select the red beam and inflate it into the red gear, and it should open up and we are golden. What we're going to do is head right out and just follow the path until we reach number 4. So don't split off. And eventually, once we reach this big building to our left, that is going to be number 4, so keep following the path. Okay. This is going to be Wellspring. This might be slightly hard. From that, once we come in here, make sure you go to your right and grab this connector. It's right here in the center. From this point, what we are going to do is come where this blue beam is and select that. And we're going to drag it as far as we can. Just like right here. Right where the snow is at. And we're going to come back here where this purple force field is at. We're going to pick this up. You could go in first person if you want to. Select the blue connector in this gear to the right, and if it goes into it, it should open up this force field back here, which is going to be our alchemator. Once we do that, we're going to bring it where this connector is and set it down. And then from that, what we are going to do is come and grab this one. We're going to take the connector, grab this red beam, which is right next to the entrance, by the way. Set it down, and then we're going to go back into the purple force field. Use the alchemator on it. Okay. Once it sets, take the connector, and then set the alchemator a little bit right here. We're going to take the connector, and we're going to go set it all the way to the right side to this second window. The only reason why we're going to put it to the second window is because we're going to set it to this red gear. And then we're going to set it down. Move it a little bit right here. Because we want to select it. Make sure it's matching up with this window. It won't go through bars. So from that, what we are going to do is pick up the alchemimeter. Make sure you select that and then set it down. We're going to come out here with the original red beam, pick up the connector, and then we're going to come over here towards the blue beam, select the alchemimeter and the red gear and set it down. It's going to open up both of these and we could go hit the button.
I'm glad to see all those overloads haven't damaged your logic.
From that, what we're going to do is head out from 4. And what we're going to do is head to our left. As we're heading to our left, you're going to see number 5, which has its lovely staircase. The balance of forces. This one is pretty easy as well. So what we're going to do is grab this box here, place it down, grab the alchemimeter. What we're going to do is select, I forget where the blue beam is. We're going to grab this blue beam back here. This is right toward the entrance. So right when you're coming from the entrance, go to the right and grab this blue beam. Okay. We're going to set this down on this button, grab the box, and then place it onto this platform. Grab the alchemimeter. We're going to select this blue gear in the back behind the progression wheel, and then this blue wheel, and then place on the top, and this should blast it up if you haven't touched the switch. Once that's happened, go to our left and climb up this ladder. If you do jack it up, again, you can just hop onto the fan, and then it should eventually make you go over there. But from that, head right through the purple force field, circle around, and hit the progress wheel. That's 5. Or you could just reset, again, with the down D-pad. Once we're done, what we're going to do is head to our left.
Melville?
You're going to see a purple hologram right there to our
Why
right.
did you upload a picture of your hand?
You're speaking.
Why do you care that my hand is in the picture?
Your hand isn't in the picture. It is the picture.
I like it. It's very artistic. Let's stay professional, everyone. It's not right to make fun of Melville's comically absurd inability to take decent pictures. She's a hyper-advanced humanoid machine, not a photographer.
You'll pay for this, Byron.
Yeah. Eventually you pick it up and just head back to the pathway.
People want to believe that
You're going to see 6 right here to our left. But before we actually go down there, what we're going to do is take a turn to our right and follow this pathway to the laboratory.
Because that way you're never responsible. You never have to take on responsibility for anything outside yourself. Never have to grow up.
From here, Byron is going to be down here. Once you go near him, it's going to force you to speak with him, sadly. If you're doing a bit of a speed run. So when you're going to come in here, he's going to be standing here. It's going to force you to speak with him. A nightmare. And what you think we discovered here will change things? I hope so.
Thank you, Wong.
And once it's over, what we're going to do is go to our right side, head through these lovely doors, and we're going to have a group call.
Melville.
You won't get here in time. My curiosity is too great. Tell me then,
I think,
how does it work?
well,
We should try it.
I would advise it.
No, I don't care about the data. I want to be plugged in. The only reason why you want that is so you can sit right into this chair. Another group call is going to come in. Yes,
What did
I regret nothing.
Melville,
And we're going to head to our left here, right next to the seat. We're going to activate the POM terminal. Going to get the prototype notes. And you're going to have this door right in front of us. We're going to head right through. And we're going to turn to our left. And we're going to have this lovely terminal as well. With a mechanic, which schematic, which is going to overload our systems.
The singularity.
are you okay? You overload?
I'm fine. I saw Athena again.
Yes, I saw.
Tell me more about her.
I was one.
So why did she leave?
I.
I'm sorry, it must have been hard to lose your mentor. Once it's over, turn around and then run through these doors and exit the laboratory. We got 3 more trials to go. I believe, no, we have 4 more trials to go. Because we didn't do 6. So, right when you come out, again, follow the pathway until we get to 6. Reconnaissance. This one is pretty easy as well. Grab the alchemimeter. Bring it right here to the left side. We're gonna take the alchemimeter before we actually put on the button. Grab it and put it to the left to that blue beam. Step into the button, it's gonna get sucked up. Grab the alchemimeter, and make sure you're behind the button. Put it, grab the gear, set it down. It's gonna open up this right side where we could grab the RGB converter. We're gonna put it over here to the left. Set that down, and then we're gonna go inside this area. From this point, what we're going to do is bring the driller and the connector over. We're going to put the connector onto the button, grab the driller, and make our way over here to the wall that we was looking at from the entranceway. We're going to set it down. We're going to grab the alchemimeter, and then we're going to discharge. Put that inside. Grab it from the other side. Once we go to the blue force field, collect it. Put it through the hole again. And what we're going to do is grab the driller, place it onto the button, go and grab the alchemimeter. Then what we're going to do is head back over here to where the button was with these two, RGB converter and whatnot. Okay. From that, what we are going to do is select this connector, hit the blue beam, and with this blue gear, we're going to set that over here. What we're going to do is grab this alchemimeter, set that here. Grab the RGB converter. We're going to hit this red gear, the green alchemimeter, and the blue beam, and that's going to create its red. And then we select the progress tool, and we're done with 6. So exit out. What we're going to do before we actually head to the Lost Trial is that we're going to circle around from 6 to the left. We're just going to run straight through, and eventually you're going to reach the end side where you can see the Lost Trial right there. Before we go to the Lost Trial, we're going to turn to the left, and eventually you're going to come across a satellite. This is going to be our lost human artifact. Keep on going. Eventually you come to this structure. We're going to come right into the water and do a U-turn where you can hop right up onto this ramp. And you eventually get up here. We're going to have to go into a full sprint and hop up. This might take you 2 tries. And before you get to the last one, what we're going to do is sprint off, and you should hop down to grab this fire sprite. I luckily did it on my first try. I struggled a little bit when I did that. What we're going to do is now head to the Lost Trial, which is that building right over there from before. Again, you could just run across, but I'm just going to be safe and run around. Yeah. From this point, what we are going to do is grab this one. Grab the inverter and grab the blue beam and it'll turn red. Grab the alchemator, grab its red beam. And what we are going to do is grab this alchemator and we're going to bring this to the other side so you can see where this fan is. We're going to place this down. And what we're going to do is select the inverter and then place it down. Come to the other side, pick up the inverter here. And then we're going to select the red gear and then set it down. Make sure you are keeping connections. If you don't keep connections, grab the blue, red, and then the red gear. From that, what we're going to do is make it to the other side. Keep the, grab the alchemator and then place it onto the button. If you don't do that, then the fan's going to activate and you won't be able to make it through. So from that, we're going to come through here and then exits. Follow the pathway through, and then once we get to the end, we're going to take a left. See, it's going to go left and right. We're going to go left. And we're going to be at 7. This one's pretty quick as well. We're going to grab red. We're going to grab the alchemator. We're going to grab red. We're going to move this somewhat close to the top. And then from this, what we're going to do is grab the RGB. It's going to be red, red and blue. We're going to select the 2 gears here. The 2 green gears here. We're going to push this a little bit closer. Further back. We're going to grab the RGB. We're going to grab the red beam and the green beam. And we're going to select the blue gears and put that right in the middle. And that's pretty much it. From that, what we're going to do is head out. Once we head out, we're going to head to our left.
A mind bender.
When we head to our left, you're going to see 8 on our right side. Yeah. We're going to go inside of 8, and it's going to be called Remember. Remember is pretty easy. Again, we're going to grab this connector, select this, and place it right in front of this purple force field. Go inside the force field, select the alchemator, and grab the red beam. We're going to place this right here before the purple force field, the other one. Grab the connector. And run to the other force field, and we're going to select the red beam and then select this red gear. We're going to go inside the open force field and grab this cube. From this point, what we're going to do is select it onto this platform. And we're going to step onto the button. It's going to push it over to the alchemator. Grab the box, put it onto the platform again. Grab the alchemator. Place it on the top, press the button, it's going to launch it over. From this, what we're going to do is grab the box. We're going to bring it right here. We're going to grab the alchemator. We're going to charge this up. We're going to grab the box and we're going to take it to the other side. Place that down. Once that's down, what we're going to do is grab this connector, run back here to the original red beam, select it, and select the newly moved gear. This is being blocked over. So we're just going to keep connections and just move it up. And once that connects and finally lights up, grab the alchemator, bring it inside, grab the red box, and we're going to move this all the way to the left to this grate. grab this alchemy, grab the red gear, and place it on the top, and touch the progress wheel. We are done with the trials. Once that's over, we're gonna leave, and to our right, we're gonna come right across Trevor 5. Yep. From that, what we're going to do is go across.
You may have heard the story of the carpenter who died to redeem humanity.
We're going to see the statue. We still got one more thing for that. So what we're going to do is go towards it somewhat.
He was a real person.
And then go right past it, and we're going to turn to the left where we go to this bridge ring.
He was born in the year 1948, and he was the coolest filmmaker to ever walk the earth. From Halloween to The Thing to They Live, the totally underrated In the Mouth of Madness, mind you. He just made classic.
We're going to select this, the long one. We're going to flip it over, do that,
also really smart.
And flip that. So that's going to be long, 2 squigglies with the L.
What did he get for it? A big.
We're going to have a purple hologram. We're going to wait till we grab that when we come back.
Less than nothing. The studios, the critics, even the fans, they hated him. The Thing, okay, for example, which is about as perfect a movie as you can make, completely.
We're gonna select this lovely thing.
His career never really recovered. Every movie after
Flip
that
it
was
over.
a struggle. And
Flip that over.
while, he just got tired of it
And
quit.
flip that over.
He only really
So
came back
I'm gonna
to
go
movies in the
confirm.
70s.
No, I'm
How
not
many
gonna
works of
confirm it. So
genius
we're gonna have
did we never
squiggly
get because of that?
T
Look, I have a
L
point here.
squiggly.
People like Carpenter, people like Alex. They're not
Okay.
always
From that,
appreciated
before
in
we
their
actually
own
head
time.
straight to the elevator, we're
If
actually
you
gonna
just
come
do
to our right, and we're gonna come to this
popular,
big
you'll never
monument
create
tower right here.
anything important.
The only reason why is
Of
because there
course,
is a
we admire
switch
people who
back
did
here, and
the
you can
right
see
thing,
it's
didn't
right
conform,
here on the
but we
statue.
only ever
That's back here, the
admire
blue
them
statue.
after the fact.
Once you flip that, you're gonna hear a sound.
To support people when it's difficult.
We're not gonna go back to that statue, the monument, so we're gonna go to the elevator. Just get that over with. So let's head right over to the purple elevator and let's go speak. And then we're gonna go grab the purple hologram and the star and head to North 3.
Halt!
Without his great gifts, we would no longer exist.
Without permission.
Yeah. We cannot change the past. We are what we are.
You cannot.
Then we're gonna head right down the elevator. Let's go into a full sprint. And what we're just gonna do is head right over those bridges and grab that purple hologram to our right now. You should get an achievement anytime once they lit up that laser.
I've been thinking,
Thank you.
there's 3 towers per cardinal direction, and
We're
3
going to
entities.
again follow the
You'd
tracks,
think
and
it
you're
would
gonna
be
hop right over to
symmetrically
that purple
arranged.
hologram.
One tower per entity, right?
They're
But
speaking, so we
haven't
have to
seen
wait a minute.
Prometheus at all.
We're built to find patterns. Maybe we're trying to find patterns where there aren't any.
Sometimes it seems the
We're gonna
only
head right
choices
back
we
out
have
and
are
head straight to the
renouncing
stars,
civilization
the final
or
star, which is
mindless
that monument,
expansion.
and head to
But
North
that's
3.
not the only path forward. Embracing deliberate control over nature doesn't have to mean destruction.
None may know what came first, error or sin, and yet every choice depends on it.
This area looks flooded as well.
Our ancestors melted a whole lot of ice. After they died, most coastal settlements were claimed by the sea. South of New Jerusalem, there's a whole city under the water. We went there once with Garrus when I was an apprentice. It was eerie.
That's exactly why the founder created the goal. When you go past the limits, this is what happens. Mother Nature always gets her revenge in the end.
This isn't revenge, Al. It's just failure. People, cities, mountains. As far as the sea is concerned, it's all the same. Their mistake was forgetting that, telling themselves nothing would change. It always does.